welcome to Taboo Topics by Fashion First Aid. I'm your host, Honest Kim, and we're here live with
Sidekick Annie.
Today we are talking about military fashion because today is Veterans Day.
Happy Veterans Day, Dad and Uncle Larry.
And my brother who got kicked out of boot camp because...
That doesn't count. Does it?
I doubt it.
Yeah, if you don't make it through boot camp, I don't think that counts.
Well, he got pulled out because they had to arrest him.
Well, my dad, who spent 35 years in the military, thank you so much for your service, along with all the other people who spent their times and risked their lives for our freedom.
Thanks, Bob.
Oh my God.
Anyway, followed by that, we will have the Dick of the Week Award and the Psychic Sidekick prediction. So let's get started talking about military fashion.
Yeah, so military fashion, as you get older, evolves, I think, where some people, yes, it does. Like sometimes it's really cool to wear camo. Sometimes it's not.
Okay, camo, I don't necessarily classify as military fashion.
Why not?
Because hunters wear camo, crazy manifesto people wear camo.
But it's usually like militant inspired because...
Militant inspired?
Yeah, I just made that up.
Yeah, I think the manifesto people are quite militant.
Yes, so it's military. Like military people wear camouflage, whether it's Desert Storm and it's like the beige stuff or...
But hunters wear camo.
I know.
That's not military. That's people that want to eat.
Military warfare against animals that are trying to survive too.
Okay, yes, of course. Right. Okay, but I'm claiming camo is not part of the military fashion.
Okay.
Military fashion is like, wool, maybe even pea coats, but wool coats and brass buttons and
when they have those little things
epaulettes
that are meant for hats, I think, or like their badges or boots, like strung up boots.
Yeah. I think so.
Cool hats with the brims.
Some of the hats, though, are so...
obnoxious?
Well, just not really functional.
No.
I think sometimes... Well, I actually like all the military stuff. The colors really go with fall. It's hard to have spring military fashion because it's not like, you want to wear olive green and...
Yeah. Or gray. Dark gray.
Gray, yeah. But I think more like the khaki... and the olive, and sometimes the navy.
Yeah.
Can do that.
Some people go hardcore military style and actually have awards that they never earned and wearing like meth jewelry.
Okay, that to me that's a little weird.
Or a little bit too over the top when they do the big like
epaulettes.
Is that what those are? With like the little ropes hanging down?
The fringe.
The fringe. The Russians love your style.
I mean, I think it can be kind of cute.
I think it just depends what event you go to, but general everyday thing, I would agree. I would say pea coats and jackets. Like I have had my eyes on a dark green wool jacket that I totally need in Southern California for the last 3 months. Not a good idea. And then the boots, I just love the boots.
Oh, the boots are great. And the nice thing about the boots, they may not be the most comfortable things to wear, but generally they're really long lasting.
Long lasting, and I love it when they come in flats because they actually are more comfortable.
Right. I mean, I think sometimes they could use a little padding.
Yes,
like maybe stick a coppa heel in.
Coppa heel or a little bell of the ball.
Maybe even some bell of the ball depending on the heel. But yeah, I think
nothing worse than not having support and then deciding to fashion it up by adding a 4-inch heel on it. That's called a foot killer. Yeah. But so, Kim, I have a pair of awesome cargo shorts that are camouflage that I think I've kept since my freshman year of college.
No doubt purchased from Old Navy?
Yeah, maybe. Whatever. And I just, for some reason, can't get rid of them because they're like really comfortable. They have pockets.
Okay, but you're a woman. You can carry a tote bag or a purse. You don't need to do the Midwestern dude thing and wear shorts with giant pockets to make you look giant thighed and hipped.
Yeah, because I feel like, don't you think cargo pants is another military inspired thing? Because the military people tend to wear those kind of cargo pants but they're also tucked into boots. They're not short, but they have these crazy pockets where you can stick lots of cool military gadgets.
Yeah, you can hide your weed in them.
I don't think they do that.
But yeah, I think cargo pants are. But I think they've kind of become the man purse. Cargo pants are the new man purse because they can put all their stuff, their phone, their wallet, all the stuff they need to carry because for the men who refuse to carry bags.
What about practical travel pants? Like I have these quick drying pants.
What's the topic here today?
Military fashion. I feel like they're quick drying pants inspired by the military, and you have.
Hold on. Let's talk about the military. I feel like has been the slowest to adopt to technological changes in fabrics. I mean, I feel like the military does not have quick dry, good stretch. I feel like their clothes are like weird, outdated polyester rubbish. Or like super heavy cotton rubbish.
I can't speak for current times. They might have improved in the last 5 years, 10 years.
But you see police officers, right? And they've got these pants on and they're polyester and you know their balls are just sweaty as all get out.
Gosh, too much.
And you're like, why don't you wear some breathable fabrics that are lighter, that are stretch? I mean, look, a lot of those I know polyester is easy to get blood and stuff off of, so maybe that's why they keep that. But so are all these like better technology lightweight fabrics.
Okay, so, all right, back to the fashion part of it.
Okay, the fashion part of it, a lot of the military uniforms too, like you look in all the fashion magazines or people's Pinterest boards or whatever you look at, and you see the women, the military styles look fantastic on. And you look at some of our friends who are in the military, and their clothes that they have to wear look terrible on them.
That's true.
And they're cute girls.
Ralph Lauren did not design the military outfits.
In Italy, I think they have, at least for some of the police, I think some of the military, they have the designers design it. Like Armani did a lot of the stuff, and the Italians have it right. I think the Americans need to contract with Ralph Lauren. Well, remember Ralph Lauren's Olympic disaster?
I think they rectified it this time around. It was all USA made this year.
Okay, good.
Yeah, all the Russian stuff was made in the US.
But didn't they have that really abhorrent sweater?
Like ugly?
Yeah.
Some people viewed it as ugly. I thought it was festive.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I think, the U.S. military could benefit from some designers hopping in, and especially designing clothes that look decent on women instead of like, oh, we'll make this man's outfit with a skirt. That'll be cool.
Fun fact, Boy Scouts of America original uniforms designed by Robert Cavalli. Roberto. I thought that was kind of a neat fact. After he passed away, they were talking about how he designed the original Boy Scout uniforms.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That is a fun fact.
Google it.
I will. Well, great. Well, anyway, so are there any pieces, Annie, you are going to get in honor of Veterans Day?
In Veterans Day, maybe I should finally buy that coat that I don't really need for this awesome cold weather that we're having here in Southern California.
Well, do they have just a lighter weight version?
I want the green one.
Well, why don't you look for one that's similar but not like a heavy wool?
Maybe because I'm psychic, I know I'm going to cold weather eventually. I don't know. I get this nagging feeling. I need it. All you ladies know how that is. Like, you see something, you just want it.
Yeah, maybe. I'm going to pass on military fashion.
Okay. I like it. I like the simple pea coats and jackets. I will get rid of my cargo pants when I get home today and donate them to the clothing exchange we're having next weekend on Sunday. If any of you would like to join us, we're having it in Laguna Beach Clothing Exchange. Woohoo! Champagne and some yummy fresh fruit. What?
That's awesome. Well, let's move on to the Dick of the Week award. We have one nomination, unless someone else has another one.
I always nominate myself because I always think of a dick.
Okay, that's great. So we'll put your name on the list. Here we go. Annie. Dick. Okay, and then I've got one. So, as those of you who listen, thank you. No, I was in China last week, and I'm sure all of you have experience. You get off the airplane, and if you did check bags, which I rarely do, I was waiting for my bag to come out, and I like to stand where there's not a lot of people because I don't like people in my space. Strange.
Weird.
So I went and stood in this one area where there was no one around. I don't care if I have to wait another 30 seconds to grab my bag. I just want to be in my own space. So I'm standing there, and the bags start coming out. So all the people that were waiting in one area start walking kind of toward me, even though the bags were coming out kind of on the other side. So this woman comes and stops right in front of me. She's wearing white jacket, white pants, white shoes. And I'm like, there's all this space. There's no one around me for a really long time. She stands right in front of me because I also don't like to stand right at the baggage because I figure more people can see. It's more calm. When you see your bag, you just step forward and grab it, right? Other people that see bag, they can step forward and grab it. So she stands right in front of me, right next to the thing. And I'm like, are you kidding me? And I even said, like, I'm standing here. No response.
Maybe you were on a TV show. It was like, what would you do in this situation? And so this really obnoxious lady came and sat right in front of you awkwardly.
Well, maybe that's what happened because then she like kind of the vent in the back of her white jacket shifted and she had a total brown spot going right up her. So I'm like, what do? I gotta take a picture of this.
Maybe it's China's version of Jackass.
No, she was like not Chinese.
Oh.
She was like not Chinese. She wasn't Chinese.
Where do you think she was from?
She looked very angry. Maybe Germany. She just here. So I don't know if you can. It's not very good. See, because I had to get on the floor and look up. So can you see? You won't be able to see that. So here's a woman.
Kind of right there. Right there you go. Right there.
Okay, but it went up. It went up all the way. So, okay, probably she just sat in something, right?
Yeah. It looks like it's from where it's about an inch or two above where her butt hole would be, and then proceeded up.
But it seriously looked like a big old poo smear. So I kind of felt like maybe she did get her just desserts. But, I mean, she gets a double whammy. Who wears white when they travel long distances? I mean, there's all sorts of 9-irons who put their feet up on chairs, who... kids, crayons,
accidents,
food, turbulence happens, food falls all over the place.
The last 3 times I've flown, I've gotten stuff spilled on me by flight attendants.
Yeah, I'm just saying and plus it's November. It wasn't hot in Hong Kong.
No.
It was like cool and rainy. And we landed at night here.
No way after Labor Day unless it's hot weather, right?
Yeah, I mean, I say it's California. You can kind of do whatever you want if the weather's warm, but it's like it was fall-ish weather. I don't know. All I'm saying is she got not a good idea to wear white. And for just standing in front of one lone person who's standing waiting for her bags, she's my dick of the week and my exemplary dick of the week because people shouldn't do that.
No.
Okay, so mean, poopy German lady, dick of the week to you.
Yeah. Don't be a dick. It's called personal space.
Yes.
All right. Should I do a tea reading?
Oh, yeah, do a tea reading. By the way, if you haven't gone to Trader Joe's and seen, the delicious candy cane green tea is here. It's in stock. I might have bought the last 3 on the shelf.
It's going to run out. Like all the pumpkin stuff ran out.
It always runs out. I'm telling you.
Get it early.
But just don't get it from my Crystal Cove Trader Joe's.
It's tasty. It probably, I bet they're not going to get more until the weekend.
Shut up.
It's terrible. It's the worst tea ever.
Give me more.
All right. Okay, here we go. All right. I might have written this down, so I might just read it off a piece of paper because I was inspired.
Or just close your eyes and just psychically read it.
Okay. Your lack of maturity is your shortfall, but you can rise above it. Rise above it, Kim.
No.
With style, class, and grace, you'll be able to avoid the mood killer. and you can make it feel less awkward. No, don't. Work out to blow off the steam because only you can change your attitude. What? Why are you looking at me like that? I'm just reading the tea leaves. It says, look at attitude. So remember style and grace. Rise above it. Think happy thoughts. And it's just gonna suck for a little bit, but rise above it and just have a couple extra glasses of wine and you feel right as rain.
Lucky numbers?
Oh yeah. 3, 20, 13, 141, 784, and 839. And the song of the week, I'm Giving Up on You.
Okay.
By Christina Aguilera.
Sweet. Great. Well, thanks for tuning in. That was our Taboo Topics podcast.
Yay! And next week we'll be talking about shopping.
No, that's in 2 weeks.
Oh,
it's our shopping frenzy special.
Yes, because what are we, less than 14 days away from Black Friday?
Oh, so excited. Buying everything I need for the year in one day online. I'm not hitting a store.
I know there's some really good sales right now, but anyways, that's beside the point. So next week we'll be talking about
surprise!
A surprise topic, and I'll do a better job at reading my tea leaves.
And I'll buy more of that tea. All right, thanks guys. Honest Kim for Taboo Topics by Fashion First Aid signing out.
Au revoir.
See you next Tuesday.
Pardonnez-moi French.